I wish I could say accruing wealth is easy, but the truth is it's not. So, in response to the question, how do I get rich? Depth over hype is going to break down the exact day-to-day financial intelligence mindset you need. Once you unlock true financial intelligence, I promise you it's just like riding a bicycle. You might fall at first, but you'll get right back up. And after a few times, it's a piece of cake. But to truly get wealthy, you need that financial intelligence. We believe every single one of us has it inside of us. The problem? It's sleeping, just waiting to be called upon. And the reason it's sleeping is our culture and our school system. They teach us what money is and they teach us how to work hard to earn it, but they never teach us how to make money work for us. The school system tells you not to worry about your financial future. They say study hard, get good grades, find a stable job, and let someone else take care of you. But that leaves a massive question. Who pays the price for this complete absence of financial intelligence? The system's message is clear. Work hard, earn money, spend it, and when you run out, borrow more. But how long do you want to stay trapped in that rat race? Today we are giving you the rules to finally awaken your financial intelligence. Follow these, and you will master your life like never before. 1. Find your why, or the power of obsession. Step 1 is finding a reason to get rich that is bigger than your current reality. If you don't have a deep emotional reason, like taking care of your parents or achieving total freedom, the brutal daily grind of building a business will break you. If you ask anyone if they want to be rich, wealthy, or financially free, they will instantly say yes. But the reality is that this is a difficult journey. When things get tough, most people default back to what's comfortable, telling themselves, it's just easier to work hard for a regular paycheck. That's why your purpose has to be a powerful combination of what you desperately want and what you absolutely refuse to become. Look at your choices. Do you want to work your entire life for someone else, building their dreams and making them rich? Or do you want to be financially secure by age 50, traveling the world with your family, pulling in a stable income, and completely controlling your own time because your money finally works for you? Those are your two realities. You have to decide what you want to be and what you refuse to be. Remember, without a fiercely strong reason or purpose, everything in life is a struggle. But with it, you become unstoppable. 2. The power of micro-decisions. Every single one of us has the power of choice. You get to choose what you do with your life and who you want to become. And when it comes to money, the choices you make today dictate exactly where you will end up tomorrow, whether that's poor, middle class, or wealthy. How we spend our money is a reflection of who we are. The truth is, people who struggle financially often spend whatever they have the moment they get it. But wealthy people look at money differently. They understand the golden rule, the difference between an asset and a liability. If you're confused about what those mean, let's keep it incredibly simple. An asset is something that puts money into your pocket. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. If you want to build true freedom, your only job is to focus on buying and building things that put money into your pocket. But when people hear this, they immediately start making excuses. They think getting rich is too much of a hustle. They tell themselves, I'm not really interested in money. I don't have enough to start anyway, or I'm still too young to worry about this. The tragedy of those statements is that they completely rob you of your power. They trap you. Having no money right now is not an excuse for why you can't build a wealthy future. It all starts with a simple decision. If you choose a better life, you have to stop making excuses and start making better micro-decisions every single day. 3. Audit your inner circle. First of all, let's clear something up. When I say choose your friends carefully, I don't mean you should judge people solely by how much is in their bank account. It's about judging their mindset. Look closely at the people around you. Wealthy-minded people spend their time talking about ideas, business growth, and how to build assets. They don't have time to waste on gossip or negativity because they are obsessed with learning how money actually works. On the flip side, people who constantly struggle financially usually avoid talking about money, investments, or business altogether. But here is a secret. You can still learn from them. Look at their habits, listen to their complaints, and use them as a blueprint of exactly what not to do. Most of us make a huge mistake here. If we have a successful or wealthy friend, we only reach out to them when we want to borrow money. But how often do we sit them down and ask, how did you build your wealth? What steps did you take? What mistakes should I avoid? Stop taking financial advice from people who are broke. They don't have the map to get you out of the rat race. Audit your inner circle. Surround yourself with people who understand money and talk about the future. Choosing your circle wisely isn't just networking, it is pure financial intelligence. 4. The skill stack method. If someone wants to become a successful farmer, they have to study the soil, understand the seeds, and learn how to track the changing weather. The exact same rule applies to making money. Your mind is the most powerful tool you own, and you become exactly what you feed it. If you spend years studying medicine, you become a doctor. But what happens when it comes to your finances? Every single day, millions of people wake up, go to work, collect a paycheck, pay their bills, and repeat the cycle, constantly hoping the end of the month will somehow bring a different result. If this is your daily routine and you are still struggling to make ends meet, it is time to face the brutal truth: your formula is broken. Relying solely on hard manual labor is an outdated method for generating wealth. In today's fast-moving world, the secret isn't just working harder, it's learning faster. You need to find a new formula, master a modern skill, and stack it on top of what you already know. Once you break out of the old system and learn how to build modern leverage, that knowledge becomes absolutely priceless. Stop running a centuries-old playbook and start building a new one. 5. The self-tax rule. Let's be brutally honest. If you cannot control yourself, do not even bother trying to get rich. It makes absolutely no difference how much money you pull in. A complete lack of self-discipline will eventually blow it all. Just look at what happens to overnight millionaires, lottery winners, or reality TV stars. They win a massive fortune, and just a few months later, they are completely broke. Why? Because they lacked self-control. True discipline is the #1 factor that separates those who build lasting wealth from those who stay trapped in the middle class or poor. It is the ultimate key to escaping the rat race. Out of all 6 steps, this is easily the hardest one to master. But if you have a low tolerance for discipline, you will never unlock true financial intelligence. The world will constantly push you around, not because people are out to bully you, but because your own lack of self-control makes you vulnerable to every temptation. If you want to conquer your discipline, you have to master managing 3 critical areas of your life. 1. Cash flow. This is the money coming in as income and flowing out as expenses. The direction your money moves tells the exact story of your future. If it flows straight into assets, you win. If it flows straight into liabilities, you lose. 2. People. You have to manage who gets access to your energy, your focus, and your circle. 3. Personal time. How you invest your hours outside of your day job determines your entire trajectory. Master these 3, and you master your life. Each one of these skills forces you to build the raw self-control needed to hold on to wealth once you finally create it. 6. Delayed gratification. Let your assets pay for your toys. In one of our earlier videos, we talked about a corporate worker who spent 18 years scrimping and saving from his paychecks. To celebrate his son's 18th birthday, he proudly used that $3,000 savings to buy him a car. When the company's CEO found out, he pulled the father aside to give him some brutal, wealthy advice. He pointed out the window and said, "Look at that vending machine. It holds leverage. It doesn't sleep, it doesn't ask for a paid vacation, and it never calls in sick. It just sits there collecting cash from every hungry employee 24 hours a day. You took $3,000 of your life force, money you traded your finite time on Earth for, and you handed it to your son to buy a liability. The second he drives that car off the lot, that $3,000 turns into $2,000. Then it demands insurance, gas, and new tires. You didn't give your son a gift, John. You gave him a financial anchor that will drag him down before his life even starts." The father looked at him confused. "But sir, he needs a car. What was I supposed to do?" The CEO replied, "No, you invest that $3,000 into an active cash flow machine. Imagine if you bought a quality refurbished vending machine and placed it in a high-traffic warehouse down the street. You install a card reader, stock it with wholesale inventory at a 300% markup, and let it run. Within a year, that single asset will generate enough monthly profit to pay for his car loan, his insurance, and his gas. The asset pays for the liability. And you know what the best part is? Once the car is completely paid off, his son would still own the vending machine. The golden goose stays alive, feeding his bank account for the rest of his life. That is exactly how the rich operate. They never buy luxuries or toys with their raw savings or seed money. They buy assets first, and let those assets buy their luxuries. Don't just teach your children how to spend money. Teach them how to own the machine. If you want to apply this to your own life, you have to go back to what we said about self-control. External temptations will constantly try to blow your money away. But once you master self-discipline, you stop draining your savings or borrowing money to buy lifestyle toys. Instead, you focus entirely on one thing: learning how to use money to create more money. To truly grow your asset column, you must use self-discipline to pay yourself first. Keep an open mind and constantly hunt for new ways to expand your financial intelligence. And when the journey gets hard, when you feel emotionally down and exhausted, don't give up. Take that exact emotional pain, turn it into your fuel, and let it drive you forward through the toughest roads. Right now, I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself these hard questions. 1. Why do you desperately want to be rich? 2. Are your daily spending and earning habits just repeating a cycle of bad financial decisions? 3. What are you actually learning from your broke friends versus your wealthy friends? 4. Are you ready to master the self-discipline required to control your own future? 5. The last time you bought something expensive, did you pay for it out of your savings, or did an asset buy it for you? Let this video be your wake-up call. In this world, the top 1% hold the wealth while the 99% stay trapped. That is the brutal truth. But remember, we are all human. We are all born the exact same way, and we all go through the same flawed education system. The only difference between those who stay trapped and those who escape the rat race is that the 1% chose to master financial intelligence. It isn't impossible, but it demands your effort. You have to be willing to stand out from the crowd. Most of the wealthiest people in the world started with absolutely nothing. Some were broke, some were orphans, and some grew up without parents. But they believed in themselves, they committed to learning, and they mastered the very steps we broke down today. No one is an alien. We all have one brain and one mind. If someone else can crawl out of poverty and conquer the financial world, why not you? There is gold everywhere, but most people are simply not trained to see it. Without a fiercely strong purpose, everything in life is a struggle. Financially, every single dollar that passes through your hands represents a choice. A choice to be poor, a choice to stay middle class, or a choice to be rich. If you want to see the world differently, master these steps and apply them today. Awaken your financial intelligence, lock in your discipline, and once you start this journey to wealth, absolutely nobody can stop you. Subscribe to Depth Over Hype, or this might be the last time you ever see us. The choice is yours.